Phantasy Star Online 2 Episode Oracle is not a straight adaptation of the original well-loved game Phantasy Star Online 2. It is a reconstructed adaptation that is much more darker and serious than the original game, but it expands the original in terms of its worldview and lore, and at the same time keeps the characters, the characterization, the music, the aesthetic of the game. The real question is, should you watch it? The story has its main protagonist named Ash, not related to the Pokemon anime English character Ash, who joins ARCs after basic training and joins up with a team of ARCs members in their final basic operation as rookies in Nabris, the planet Nabris. What normally was supposed to be a basic mission turns out like deadly when creatures known as Darkers, which for some unknown reason, translated by Funimation as Fall Spawn, phased into the planet and wiped out the entire squad except Ash and Alphen. Further episodes introduce viewers into the world or the intergalactic fleet Oracle, which is the home of all the characters in the series. ARC members such as Gig, Lisa, Holt, the medical team nurses, how ARC operates, the main plot, which involves conspiracies, cover-ups, a total war between Luther and Xeon, and of course the heroes of the profound darkness in the game, Dark False. This is for the episode 1 section of the 3-episode adaptation of the game. The anime and atmosphere is much more serious and dark than the original video game, but of course there are scenes where things are not taken seriously. The plot is not a straight adaptation, but it is more faithful to the game, as it expands things that were given little information or glossed over in the main video game, such as the purpose of the purple pillar behind the Dark Force Memorial, residential areas of the Oracle ships, how ARCs operate, including the control areas where they support and give orders to the boots on the ground, where they give out emergency orders, where they support and give orders again. The Council of Six, the main mothership of the Oracle fleet, photon absorption, whole lots of background detail and lore that has never been displayed or explained or shown. The anime does carry some story elements and adds more elements implicit, including 2 plots that will be coming up soon to make the story in the anime more cohesive. But there's one story element that did not make sense in the early episodes, mainly the rampaging dragon. You'll soon find out what I'm talking about in the early episodes. The only problem I had was how the anime used the assault rifle. Assault rifles in the game shoot in a 3 burst round, not one shot or full automatic, which is the exception of one PA skill. Again, it's truly a more faithful adaptation and experience that is more beneficial to those who played the game but never got into the story or have no interest in the story, or those who played the story and want a more viewable experience that will make sense. The sound and music of the anime is so far basically ripped from the video game, with some major exceptions for the new scenes that are made for the anime. Now, there's nothing wrong with it, really, since it is an adaptation of a video game. For the original scenes that came directly from the game, their major exceptions, they made sure they created musical pieces and soundtracks that fit into the sci-fi atmosphere and genre of the game. Now the graphics themselves are faithful to the game as well, with major exceptions that might sound jarring but make sense. All the character designs, even the ones from the start characters, made a lot of sense and fit well into the anime that is from the video game. This includes the designs of the ARC ships, the character ships, the city ships, and their interiors fit into what the game basically is. Even the round down area in one episode is well made. It really fits into what is a round down area in intergalactic city starship. I will tell you straight up that Gonzo decided to rip the transformation of Dark Force Elder into boss mode from the video game itself. They actually literally took the video and add their own soundtrack to it during the transformation sequence. It makes perfect sense because animated into a visual 3D CGI piece would have caused the anime production budget to crater, just like the crater that Elder left on the planet. The animation itself, the 2D animation, Gonzo did well. They did a good job on the 3D CGI designs on the Darkers, but the animation of the same Darkers and some things are out of place in how they were animated because of the different frame rates. The real question I need to get into is this. Should I watch it? Should anyone watch this? The answer is yes. The anime is so far a faithful adaptation of the game that most people enjoyed for the past 5 years, since 2012-2013. With the upcoming release of the game in spring 2020 by Sega of America, barring any excuses or unannounced delays, the anime will bring much needed exposure to the game to anime viewers, anime fans. The anime is to watch if you're hungry for a dark and serious sci-fi story, or if you played PSO 2 before as a casual and wanted to view the story separately, or if you viewed the story and wanted a streamlined version of it. Again, my impression is based on the first 7 episodes of the anime. A full review of the anime will be coming as soon as the anime is finished broadcasting on around March 2020. If you really like this impression, please click the like button, subscribe to my channel, because I got too much videos coming to this channel, including my convention stories and footage from Anime NYC, Oricon 2019, Brony 2019, and Anime USA 2019. I got a long backlog of videos to produce to bring to you. Also, don't forget to comment. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again later.